Hey guys, welcome back to another PrizePicks video. Hopefully we can play light and get through this March 29th slate. It's not looking too great, but I'm going to go ahead and cover my picks. Hopefully we can get through it quick. I'm going under on Banchero at 47.5 fantasy. I'm going under on Tyrese Halliburton at 39.5 fantasy score. You look at Halliburton, his head-to-head within the last year, he struggled against OKC's defense. And I chose to go under on Paolo fantasy score for similar matchup-based reasons. He's been the hottest player on the East right now, but he does have the ability to turn the ball over, and that's what kept him from hitting his fantasy last year against SAC with 8 turnovers. Even though he had 40 points, he didn't cash. And then the last 2 matchups against SAC, he didn't cash either. So I'm liking what I see there. But we're going to lock in Banchero and Halliburton under on their fantasy for 10. And we got to work to get some of that bankroll back. Another slip, I'm going to take a stab at Anthony Davis under 42.5 fantasy and Paolo Banchero over on his dunks. I was looking at these today. I kind of like them. Anthony Davis and Karl-Anthony Towns are 2 players that I love taking the under on. Due to the injury and minutes restrictions, Anthony Davis has been under. I can see him staying under on this number. And then Banchero, the stats on his dunk was looking crazy. Head-to-head and last 20 is looking good. So we're going to just take a stab at it. Why not? So let's lock that in as well. Quick review of the slate today. We're fading the Brooklyn-Washington game because Cam Johnson has been letting us down too much. It's not good games today, in all honesty. I'm staying away from Quentin Grimes, especially against Miami. They're very volatile right now. I don't know why they're playing so hard. Like, a lot of these teams, man, they ain't got nothing to play for, and yet they're playing so hard all of a sudden, right? While other players and teams are slowing down. So none of it's making any sense right now. I can't wait for the playoffs to start already. That way we can get some more predictability and less volatility out of the NBA games. That matchup with Dallas and Chicago got me questioning Anthony Davis and PJ Washington against Vucevic. Chicago's rookie Buzelis is actually performing very well. He looked great against my Lakers, of course. So I'm excited to see that matchup tonight. As far as Boston and Spurs, Boston's more than likely going to be blowing out the Spurs, guys. I mean, let's be real about that. Spurs are playing at home, I believe. But even then, you know, I'm looking at Derek White tonight. He's been one of my most consistent picks as of late. So I'll probably take his first half prop. You'll see those on my cheat sheet. I don't know what's going on with Luka. They got him playing way more defense. He had a block and 2 steals, so he hit his fantasy, but he did not hit his PRA. He only dropped 25 points. So that tells me that LeBron's presence, activity on the ball has affected his numbers a little bit recently. Hopefully he can correct that and start hitting more shots. That means his possessions of the ball are going to matter a lot more. With Reeves and Braun kind of taking over at times, it seems like they're kind of fighting over the ball sometimes. So I'm looking into those projections and stuff like that. As far as Indiana and OKC is concerned, you guys saw what I think of Halliburton getting locked up tonight, and maybe even Miles Turner. Miles Turner's looked like trash lately, and against OKC's defense today, I think their whole team might get blown out. So we'll see. That pretty much covers my thoughts on today's games, to be honest. Not a lot of a good slate, and it's a weekend, so we always want to take the play light approach. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I know I've been on a slide. I take full responsibility for that. But it's mostly the players, man, because y'all see the research, y'all see the picks, y'all see the process, y'all see the matchups. Listen, it's gambling, it's NBA, it's volatility, it happens. So like the video, subscribe if you want to see more. Try to keep the videos under 10 minutes from now on if I can, and hopefully you guys can learn something and continue to enjoy my insight. Link to the Discord is in the description below. You're welcome to hop in and get some more free picks and info. If you want more of that, hop in. We'd love to have you. As always, thank you guys for watching. Always put God first, and let's go cash.